Hey everybody, we're in a hurry, so I'm Sam, and it is, like most people in this room, these guys taught me Final Cut 10, and it is my privilege to introduce you to Mark and Steve from Ripple Training, although they don't really need an introduction.
Hey, thanks guys. We're going to keep it really brief because we really want to see the Despacito guys, hear what they have to say.
Yeah, we do want to see the Despacito guys.
So I just wanted to show you, I was going to do a little subscriber demo that Steve Bass mentioned. We've got a tutorial out today that's free, that's about 15 minutes long, that goes through all the captioning functionality in Final Cut Pro 10.4.1. So go to Ripple Training YouTube, you'll find it there, and you can get a good sense of how the SpeedScriber app works and all of this captioning stuff. So with that, I'm going to immediately go ahead and turn it over to Steve to do something a little different.
As you saw earlier, I was walking around with the GoPro Fusion camera. There's a lot of 360 cameras on the market. I'm really beholden to this one. I think it's a revolutionary camera, and I'm going to show you why. And rather than talk about it, I'm going to talk about it in context of a video. So I took this camera to Hawaii recently, and I went on a zip line, and woo, there I am. So the first thing is, its stabilization is insane. It's just rock solid. And really good color. I put a title in there, Jurassic Park was filmed here. And really good contrast. It shoots in spatial audio. It's a fantastic camera for action stuff. And I always like this camera because it shoots A-roll and B-roll at the same time. All right. Here's another shot where here's a nice pristine shot of Kauai. The so-called Garden Island. Actually it is, it's very wet there, but I put one of our free 3D titles in there, which you can download from our site, and you can see there, oh, it tells you all about Kauai. You can look around, and again, so stable. And I forgot my monopod, so you know what I did is I just patched myself out. I was a human monopod that day, and I just used the patch tool, and they're gone. Woohoo, gone. Okay, so a couple things I'm using the camera for is like really nice beauty shots and some action shots. I want to open up this clip, or this sequence right here, and because I know a lot of you are saying, 360 is cool, we just saw some amazing stuff, and that John stuff was blowing me away. I'm really kind of a 360 geek, but sometimes you want to use a 360 camera, not for 360, but you want to use it in standard projects. So I'm going to hit Command Option 7 to hide the viewer. And this is now a 360 shot from the GoPro in an HD project. Now I'm going to click this little button right here, which is an orient tool, and I have access to all the data in the sphere. So what's really great, and you can see where this is going, I can shoot first, direct later. That's the idea. And so GoPro would call this overcapture, but I think that's a silly term because what the heck, all 360s are overcapture cameras, aren't they? So I'm going to back this up. I'm going to play a little bit of this. By the way, the camera has excellent audio. So I'm going to go ahead and play a little bit of it. Actually, it's playing kind of better. Let's go better quality. I don't like that soft look. So I'm going to go ahead and, you can see it's very stable, very, very good quality. And let's say I want to make a cut there. I'm going to hit Command B, make a cut. And now I want to cut to myself. So now I'm parked over that area. I'm just going to swing the camera around, maybe move this down a little bit. Okay, and look, see, I'm talking to, someone's talking about the ocean. I look out to sea at some point. Command B, and now I'm going to, again, flip. Now I'm on this last clip. I'm going to swing this around and focus on the ocean, and I'm going to go ahead and notice the horizon isn't exactly perfect, so I'm going to go over here into the orientation controls and use the roll, and I'm going to just kind of adjust the horizon a bit, and I can even animate all this stuff, which is great. So if I control click in here, I can set keyframes for tilt, pan, roll, and field of view, and then move the playhead a little bit later. And then let's say I want to tilt down, so I'm focusing at the beach now. So now what I'm doing is I'm panning the camera post-production. And this is one of the, to me, the revolutionary things about shooting in 360. You don't have to shoot in 360. You have some amazing tools that you can use right now. And so, like for me, being a father, and it's really neat because I can be present now. I don't have to think because I'm now in every shot for my family. Like, why aren't you in your shot, Dad? There you go. So, that's it. enough for you, Luke? Okay. All right, now, one more slide is that we do have some free 360 plugins that you can download for free on our site. Just go up to rippletraining.com and you'll see that we have a bunch of, just kind of bring them up here. I know those guys, yeah, a bunch of 360 titles that you can use for free and download. Just go to Ripple Training and then click on plugins. And they're pretty plug-in graphics. So we're done. So it's time for the rest of you guys.
Thank you very much.